everyone, it's Dr. B. Likely, the RA Warrior Chiropractor. So if you're new here, I am a chiropractor and an exercise physiologist, and I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis when I was just a kid. So I am now going to start off by the help of a reel that I posted on Instagram. A lot of y'all commented and sent me direct messages about wanting to know more about working out with arthritis. Whether that's rheumatoid arthritis, psoriatic arthritis, osteoarthritis. So many of y'all wanted to know more about really how I started my workout journey, but also what you can do at home to kind of kick off your workout journey. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this little subsection to my channel that today we're actually going to kick off really the getting back to working out with arthritis. And so this video is going to talk about the steps that you need to take before working out. And then we're gonna get into, on some later videos, some actual workouts themselves. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Also share it with people that are in your community that deal with arthritis. So if you know someone that personally has it, or if you're a part of an arthritis group, make sure to share it, because I know that finding workouts for patients or for people with arthritis is so hard to find. So I wanted to go ahead and just make this accessible to everyone and not just make it something that's so hard, but I do want to make it something that is feasible and you can do them at home. So here we go. Okay, so I have my iPad here, and so you'll see me kind of looking down at it because I put together a document that is getting back to working out with arthritis. And again, whether that's rheumatoid, osteo, psoriatic, many different types. I just put together this document, and we're gonna go over the big 3 key points that you need to start doing when you're getting back to working out. But if you want something that is more specific to exactly what you're going through, because this is general and there is more meat that's in here that I cannot share on the video because this video will be like an hour long. But there is more meat that's in here, and I can make it specific to what you're going through. You're more than welcome to send me an email. All of my info is going to be down below, and you can schedule a one-on-one with me. Okay, so here we go. So number 1, you need to make sure that your arthritis is well managed. And I know that there are many different ways that you can manage your arthritis. The big ones are diet, medication, lifestyle habits, and exercise. And those are just the main ways that I'm always talking with people one-on-one about. And so diet, it's all about deciding which one you want to go with and which one works best for your body. There are many different different diets for arthritis, and honestly, it becomes a trial and error. Some common diets for arthritis are Mediterranean, vegan, vegetarian, or a moderation diet. I personally do the moderation diet, and if you want me to make a separate video about that, we can go into that, just because I tried the others and I just wasn't really getting some crazy result versus from once I actually started the moderation diet. And so then the second one I want to talk about are medications. So there are many different types of medications, and many individuals that have arthritis, their rheumatologist or their PCP don't specify the different types of medications. So if a medicine has not been working for you, there are different types of medicines that actually target different things in the body. And again, if you want me to go in greater detail, send me an email and we can schedule a one-on-one. And then the next one, lifestyle habits. So this one's huge when it comes to proper sleeping habits. So we want to aim for 8 hours of sleep a night. And I know that can be hard because people that are dealing with arthritis, sometimes we do deal with pain in the middle of the night, and so that keeps us from sleeping properly. So that's why I mean by we need to make sure our arthritis is well managed before we work out. And so one way to really see if our arthritis is being managed well is the number of hours of sleep we're able to get per night. For women, we actually need more hours of sleep. I personally aim for 9 to 10 hours every single night. And I know that's crazy. It's a crazy amount, and it's like, oh my gosh, how do you make that work? I just adjust my schedule, and I make sure to really I line out my day before the day comes so everything is nice and managed, and so that I can get everything done. And then the last one, of course, is exercise, and that's what we're gonna go over in the next kind of 2 big points, okay? But before that, also one way that you wanna know that your arthritis is being well managed is that you're having minimal flares. And you want to expect that you may experience some minimal flaring throughout your workout journey, but we don't want to be dealing with huge amount of flares or flares that are just huge in pain, because when we start our workout journey, our body isn't going to respond the proper way. And sometimes, like for me personally, when I was dealing with a lot of flares and I was trying to get back into working out. I would start working out, but then I would flare up and I couldn't work out for 3 days straight. And so then I had to then switch it and do something different. So it was very tough. And it was hard on me because I was getting frustrated and thinking, oh my gosh, I'll never be able to work out because I just keep flaring up. When really I just need to make sure my body was at a minimal pain level scale before I then started working out. And so also how I kind of decipher if I'm dealing with minimal flares or high flares is how many or how your flares have been over a certain amount of days. Sometimes I'll tell patients or individuals to take a 30-day calendar, write out the flares that you have, the locations that they are, and give them a rating just for yourself. And then you kind of have an idea on what kind of level of flares that you're at if you're dealing with high, moderate, or minimal, moderate, or severe. All right, and the second step that you need to do when you are starting your workout journey with arthritis is you need to identify a workout schedule that will be doable and not stressful. So whether that is 2 days a week, 3 days a week, 4, 5, whatever how many days a week that you feel you can fit into your schedule, start out with that. If you can only start off with 2 days a week, start off with 2 days a week. Don't feel that you need to start with this crazy high number. Of course, I get into the specifics of the amount of days per week we do need to exercise and how much cardio training we need and strength training as well. But let's not focus on that right at the start. Let's focus on when can I fit it into my schedule. And then once you start to get the hang of everything, then you'll be able to really alter your schedule as need be. Also, the time of the day that you work out matters. Typically, arthritis is worse in the morning and it starts to, inflammatory, so like rheumatoid arthritis is worse in the morning, and then once you start moving, it feels better throughout the day. So if you're dealing with RA, then maybe the end of the day is better for working out. For osteoarthritis, typically that their pain is worse towards the end of the day because they've been moving a lot, so maybe working out in the morning is best. So the time of the day does matter. Also, you want to make sure that your workout time that you have set aligns with your eating schedule. You don't want to work out when you're hungry. You also don't want to work out when you're super full. So make sure you're paying attention to your overall schedule when you're actually penciling in these workouts. Okay, and then number 3, I have listed here a workout plan it's basically like a skeleton workout plan that I tell individuals or patients to follow to have the best success when you're starting your workout journey. So first things first is you always want to make sure you are easing into this workout plan. This is hard for some people. It's hard for me because I was a D1 athlete and then my RA got out of control, so I had to stop working out for about a year and some change. Once I got back to working out, I thought, I'm gonna work out just as hard as I have been working out. And let me tell y'all, nope, that was not it. It took me years to get back to working out at that same level again. And so you have to really ease into it. And so when I'm telling patients or individuals when it comes to building that workout plan, your workout should be formulated to have a warm-up, and I have put together a mobilization warm-up for arthritis protocol, and I'll be making a YouTube video sharing that as well. And then you also want to make sure that you have some days set apart where you can just do cardio and just do strength building. Sometimes splitting it up just makes it easier on our bodies, and it doesn't make it seem so overwhelming to try and start off with doing a huge bit of cardio and strength training both in the same day, okay? And then when it comes to that cardio and strength training, you want to make sure that you're taking it slow. And when I say taking it slow, it means staying at a minimal level for 4 weeks before you then increase it. So for example, on here I have like a cardio ladder. And so if the first 4 weeks I'm doing 5 minutes of cardio, whether that's swimming, biking, etc., I'm gonna be here for 5 minutes for 4 weeks. And then after those 4 weeks, I then increase to 10 minutes. And that's the kind of ladder that you want to have so that your body is gradually building strength. The muscles around your joints are gradually getting stronger, because if you just try to go crazy right off the gate, your muscles are not going to be strong enough to take that level of impact. And then that's what causes your joints to have these crazy flares. And then you have to sit out for a few days. So that cardio ladder, you'll also take it into your strength training ladder. I like to separate, when I was starting off on my workout journey, arms and a leg day. And that's because it just gives you an easy it gives you less stress on the body to have it split up. It just do one day that's arms and one day that's legs. but you're also going to follow that same ladder. When I was starting off, I would start off with just resistance or just body weight. So I stayed at body weight exercises for 4 weeks before I then started to add in resistance bands. Stayed there for 4 weeks, and then I would gradually increase on resistance bands colors until I then switched over to dumbbells. And again, it's another 4 weeks of just that gradual. And I even have here in my little document here some specific leg and arm workouts. But of course, I'm gonna make another YouTube video that just shows the exercises that you'll be able to do. And I'll also still give y'all the options of I can build a specific workout plan just for you. Okay, so then now that you have the warm up and then cardio, strength training, you also wanna make sure that you're ending with good recovery. And so with this recovery, it's important to do it after each workout. So like some stretching. I love to sit in a sauna because I love to sit in heat. So if you know that when you're flaring up and your body likes a heat pack, sit in a sauna after workout and just do your stretches in there. Unless there's any contraindications that you should not be in a sauna. Now, if you know that when you do have a flare and your body likes ice better, then after a workout, take a cold shower, just kind of ice your joints down to get them to relax and kind of calm down. And then just make sure to drink plenty of water, but not just empty water. You want to make sure you have water that has either some type of hydrate, electrolyte, something in there. And I'll actually put a link below for the type of replenishment water that I drink throughout the day. And then on your off days, you want to do some type of recovery workout. So whether that's yoga or going through my mobilizations protocol for arthritis, either of those two will be great to make sure that your joints are still moving, staying fluid, and you're getting some blood flow. Alrighty, so that kind of concludes, I know that was a long video, but it concludes the protocol that I've put together when it comes to getting back to working out with arthritis. And like I said, I do have, what I went over was just a glimpse of how much that I have typed out. So I do have a lot that's in there, and if you want a protocol that is specific to you and your needs and what your goals are, I'd be more than happy to work with you and get those down. Again, I'll put all the info down at the bottom. Bear decided to join us at the end. If y'all haven't met him, this is Bear. But of course, if y'all have any questions, reach out to me on Instagram or you can send me an email. And I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's day. Bye.